Hey everyone, it's Bill from Crooked Acres. Welcome back to the Homestead. So it's Thanksgiving morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's about 40 degrees. We did get some rain last night. I don't think too much. It didn't wake me up or anything, but it's a beautiful morning. Typically, I would have probably went deer hunting on Thanksgiving morning, but fortunately this year I've already got 2 deer. So I'm a little unsure if I'm even going to go and try and get a third one. I've got plenty of meat in the freezer, so I'm going to kind of play it by ear and see how that goes. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, for this morning, we've got some chicken chores we're going to take care of here. I got to get these guys, or gals actually, some food and some water. And then we're going to take a quick walk. I'll take you guys back with me. And I recently purchased a trail cam, and I set it up in the back several days ago, and I'll take you back there. We'll pull the card and we'll come and we'll check out and see what we captured on trail cam. So hopefully we got some cool pictures that I can share with you, and we'll see you then. Come along. So we're looking in the inside of our coop here, and a little tip for maybe some that don't know. So this waterer that I got here, I had priced out several heated waterers for the chickens, throughout the summer and the early fall, anticipating the winter. Our temperatures are getting below 0 at night here, so these bowls are freezing over. But most of those were in the $40, $50, even $60 range for a heated chicken waterer. So what I got was this here, and this is called a heated pet bowl. Holds 1.5 gallons, and this was only 15 bucks. So $15 versus $50 or $60, I'll take that. Seems to work great. I'm going to go ahead and empty it out, put some new water in it, and I'll show you how it kind of functions. So it's got this heated pad on the bottom. It does have a built-in thermostat, it says, that it doesn't trigger until it drops below freezing. I've had it running out here for about 6 or 7 nights now, and I've had absolutely no issues with it freezing over at all. It's been great. It is not hardwired, but it is plugged in, so you're going to need some kind of electric in your pen to do this. But yeah, so if you want to save a bunch of money, I picked mine up at Runnings, but I'm sure you can get them other places. Holds 1.5 gallons. We're going to go ahead and refill this and move on to feeding them. As for the food for these guys, I use this feeder here. It will hold 25 pounds of feed. I do not put 25 pounds of feed in it. As you can see, when you saw me put it in the bucket there, I only put a couple, 3 pounds at the most at any time, and just fill it more often. The reason I do that is, if I were to get rats back here or, something of the like, that was eating the food, I'd rather not them eat 25 pounds in a matter of a couple nights. you know, a pound or two, whatever. But with the barn cats, I haven't had any kind of issue like that, and I'm hoping I don't, but I will continue to just give them a pound or two at a time. There's really no big deal just to come back here and dump it in every day. Or every other day, every third day, because that will set them for quite a while. And it's funny because there's always food in there, but when I put fresh food in, it's like they haven't eaten in a week. They vibrate right to it. So we've got some old pumpkins from Halloween in there they've been working on. They enjoy those. So yeah, there's the chicken chores complete. We're gonna move on to the next thing, and we're gonna go pull that card in the trail cam. So, excuse the bumpiness in the camera. I'm walking here towards the back, but I've always wanted a trail cam. Actually, I never owned one in my life. But since we bought this property, I've always been interested to see what's going on back here. You know, I've been pretty involved with wildlife my entire life, so I saw a lot of signs from a lot of different animals that I knew were present. But I thought it would be interesting to get a few of them on camera and predator wise know where we stand with foxes and coyotes and that sort of thing, for our chickens and that. But yeah, I'm going to show you where we put this trail cam up. We're going to pull the card, and hopefully we got some good footage. So where I placed this camera is, we're coming to the back here. Our fruit trees are way down there, you can kind of see them, but to the right of our clearing here, I've got a lone cherry tree. And what I did is I cut, you know, a year or so ago, cut a path directly through the goldenrod, kind of cutting the property in, you know, I guess in half you would say, although it's not quite. But and I know that's a highway for wildlife to run this trail. So what I did is I stuck the trail cam right here on this tree, right here, shooting up this trail. And we're gonna pull the card and see what we got. So when I bought it, again, I don't really know too much about trail cams, but I went with the Browning model. I know that's a decent name brand for things, so that's what we went with. And I'm kind of excited because that's showing that I have 156 pictures on here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that and go see what we got. All right, so I got our card, I put it in here, and we did get some pretty nice pictures. We got a couple pictures of a red fox, and we got 3 or 4 different bucks here. Couple of decent bucks, 2 during the day. Yeah, so quite a few pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw these up so you guys can see them. And yeah, this is pretty neat. The first picture we got was of this red fox. It almost looked like he was startled and turned around and ran away from the camera. Maybe from the flash, I'm not sure. This little spike buck came by during the daylight hours, and he walked right up the path, right up to near the camera, and didn't seem to bother him at all. And just minutes after the spike buck, this brute come running down the trail. Not sure what was going on here, but he was right behind him. The next buck that we got on camera came through at night, and again, he walked right up the trail, gave us a really good view of him. This buck, although he looks similar to the last one, is a different deer. Notice he has no brow tines where the other one did. And the last buck we got, he walked straight across the trail, not down it. So this was the only shot of him that we got. Well, that's all we got this go around, but we're going to keep that camera on this trail and see what else comes down the path. As always, thank you for watching the video. Hit like, please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great day.